Welcome back at 6:53. Time for the morning sprint. New Marquette Law School poll numbers show how tight the upcoming midterms are here in Wisconsin. For U.S. Senate Republican Senator Ron Johnson now hanging on to a small lead. You can see here 49 to 48%. That flipped these two since the last poll. The results are well within the 4.9% margin of error, though. For Wisconsin governor, you can see that graphic up on channel3000.com, but polls still show a virtual toss-up between Governor Evers and Republican challenger Tim Michels. The governor with a slim lead, again, very much within that margin of error. Across the pond, hundreds of thousands of mourners are paying their respects to Queen Elizabeth II as her coffin lies in state in Westminster Hall until her funeral on Monday. Today, King Charles III and Queen Consort Camilla will travel to Wales. The trip will complete the King's plan to visit all 4 nations of the United Kingdom as its new monarch. Back home, Madison fire crews were delayed in getting crash victims to the hospital after a school bus caught fire with kids on board. The 2-vehicle crash happened Tuesday on South Gammon Road. While crews were responding to the crash, a school bus full of middle school kids pulled over nearby. Smoke was seen coming from the rearview mirror. The bus was evacuated. The bus driver was able to put out the fire. No students, luckily, were injured there.
To meet the needs of individuals who might not have the wherewithal or the capacity to get to a clinic to get their vaccine. And so we are trying very hard to go where people are in order to offer these services.
That's exactly what they're doing. SSM Health and others hosting a special COVID vaccine clinic as part of the Cap Times Idea Fest. The festival is a week-long event highlighting ideas and innovations in and beyond Madison. Anyone ages 5 and older who are in attendance can get a vaccine. Speaking of, more progress on the COVID front as the World Health Organization says deaths worldwide last week from the virus were the lowest reported since March of 2020. The WHO says the Omicron subvariant BA.5 continues to dominate globally. Here in Dane County, community spread is still at a low level. We have a 7-day average of 185 new cases. Singer R. Kelly, officially guilty of producing child pornography and enticing girls for sex after a federal jury ruling in Chicago. He was found not guilty of trying to rig a 2008 child pornography case that ended with his acquittal. A U.S. attorney says Kelly will face between 10 and 90 years in prison in this case. The 55-year-old already serving a 30-year sentence for different charges in New York.
And we got visibility issues that are still occurring as you're on like US 151 heading down to Dubuque could be one of the main routes that's actually being impacted with the visibility. Should all improve while we get this morning. Overall, we're going to about 78 degrees, hazy sunshine with the smoke still out there. And then for your bus forecast, no issues going on right now. We're going to see climbing up to about 70 at midday and then going home about upper 70s. And then overall, the precipitation chances coming up starting next Friday. Excuse me, not next Friday, especially Saturday and Sunday.
Greg, thank you. Enjoy that sunrise, folks. We're back in half an hour.